Fans, please join us for a moment of silence honoring the life of Julia Budzinski, daughter of Mark and Monica Budzinski, and a rising senior at Glen Allen High School. Today, remember Julia as a wonderful athlete, student, and daughter she was. The Flying Squirrels family expresses our deepest condolences to the entire Budzinski family. Thank you. Now please remain standing for the singing of our national anthem, performed tonight by Will Richmond.
We're ready to play ball here in Richmond, Virginia at the Diamond as your Reading Fightin' Phils take on the Flying Squirrels. Here for game number 1 of the 6-game set. I'm Emily Messina bringing you all the action from the road here as your Fightin' Phils started off the first half very strong, 4-2 against the leading Somerset Patriots. And Richmond had a tough time, 1-5 to start off the second half. Now they are playoff bound. They won the first half very extravagantly, 41-34. Currently, though, after dropping the last 5 of 6. So we'll see what this series brings. Looking forward to it as the Fightin' Phils are feeling good as of late. And they'll start Colton Eastman today, the righty who's had nothing but quality starts since joining the Fightin' Phils about 3 weeks ago. Richmond's going to be throwing righty Matt Frisbee. We'll see this matchup today, and then we'll also see it on Sunday, as both of these starters are going to get 2 starts this week. So, Matt Frisbee getting his warm-up pitches on the mound here for the Richmond Flying Squirrels. He'll be throwing home. to Ricardo Henoves. Back behind the plate. Over at third base, Sean Roby. At shortstop is going to be Shane Matheny. At second base, Tyler Fitzgerald. And at first, Frankie Testado. Out in left field will be Brett Arbach. In center will be Matt Gigliotti. And in right, Jacob Hayward. Back behind the plate tonight is Kelvis Velez. He'll be the crew chief calling the balls and strikes. Over at third is Sean Cassidy. And at first base is Jude Corey. The Fightin' Phils will have Johan Rojas lead it off here as he's really settled into that role nicely. AJ Graffinino batting second, Simone Muzziotti in the 3-hole, and Vito Friscia cleaning up. Jalen Ortiz and Aldrim Corridor batting 5th and 6th, respectively. Wendell Rijo, Jack Conley, and Jonathan Guzman round out 7 through 9. Matt Frisbee leans over, rubs his right hand in the dirt, takes a deep breath, and steps on to the third base side of the rubber, kicking his foot in. He comes sack glove at the waist. Rohan settles in the first base box. A big kick and fire home. Johan sends this sky high. The first pitch coming in at 6:41, 6 minutes late. Out to center field is Gigliotti. He makes the catch, and there is out number 1 on 1 pitch. Here's AJ Graffinino. He's reached in every game he's played for the Fightin' Phils since we signed him as a free agent just a couple days ago. Settles in on the left side. Frisbee much better against righties than lefties. Lefties bat .302 against him. Righties bat .200. Fightin' Phils will have 3 lefties in their order today as Graffinino takes a first pitch strike. And a swinging one. See the radar gun out there in center field. 80-mile-an-hour changeup for Frisbee, who's 3-5 on the season, a 5.13 ERA. And 66 2/3 innings of work. This is chopped to the first baseman, backhanded by Tostado, and he'll make the play on his own for out number 2. Here's Simone Muzziotti. He'll also bat from the left side. Richmond's grounds crew has done a fantastic job with the field today. They've mowed in kind of a circular pattern and then done a lot of patriotic work as the Flying Squirrels logo is in stars and stripes back behind the plate. They also have an Uncle Sam cap, and the plate is rung around with a red, white, and blue stripe. And the batter's box decorated the left and right, navy with white stars. And back behind the plate where the umpire and the catcher are is red and white stripes as Muzziotti takes this. 1-1 now the count. Also, the coach's boxes on either side are red, white, and blue stripe with 3 stars out there as well. And there's some American flag bunting. Muzziotti grounds this aggressively to the second baseman, but Fitzgerald is there to make the play. And a 1-2-3 frame. Down go the Fightins in order. On to the bottom of the first. We go quickly here at the diamond. Colton Eastman getting ready to start in just a moment.
The Seidel Auto Group Deck Picnic appeals to both die-hard and casual fans with its summer picnic-like and fun tailgate atmosphere. During your picnic, you may even catch a souvenir, as the area is situated directly in prime home run territory behind the left field wall. Regular season tickets are $30 per person for groups of 20 or more, and children 4 and under are free. Visit Fightins.com/groups or call 610-370-BALL to reserve your group outing today.
Golden Oaks is an award-winning high-end golf club that offers golfers a country club experience without country club prices. With 5 sets of tees, golfers of every skill level will enjoy their game. Golden Oaks has Bogey's Pub, a beautiful pro shop, driving range, and learning center that will make any visit complete. Golden Oaks Golf Club is the perfect venue for private events and golf outings. Visit us for our newly opened golf simulators, complete with its own bar area and Bogey's Pub menu items available. You can stay in our beautifully restored 1850s farmhouse and then play our award-winning championship golf course. Each room includes full amenities, cable television, and quaint rustic decor. While on the premises, visit Bogey's Pub for lunch, dinner, or a relaxing beverage. We're ready to serve you here at Golden Oaks and look forward to the 2022 season.
Here we go into the bottom of the first inning. Your R-Phils went down in order, so 0-0. As Colton Eastman gets his final warm-up pitches to Jack Conley, getting the start back behind the plate. Johan Rojas in left, Simone Muziati in center, and Jalen Ortiz in right. How about that outfield? That is pretty awesome. AJ Graffinino and Jonathan Guzman on the left side of the infield, Wendell Rijo at second, and Aldrim Corridor at first base. Fightin Phils are in their navy tops and gray bottoms. They're going to wear the patriotic cap today and continue with the Stars and Stripes celebration here in Richmond, Virginia. The home flying Squirrels will have their red jersey tops and the home white pants, and they'll wear the same American flag top, obviously with their logo. Everybody in the minors and majors wearing the same version of this cap throughout the weekend, just with their different logos on it. Love the continuity. As Colton Eastman sends a first pitch ball here to Mike Gigliotti. Righty kicks and fires to the lefty. This is just outside. 1-1. Somebody from the dugout asks for clarity on where that pitch was. Is it low? Is it outside? What's the situation? Eastman deals, so this one hits the outside corner. 2-1. Colton's last start, very impressive. 7 innings of work, just 4 hits and 1 run. 10 ground outs and 3 flyouts, so you see he induces very weak contact. As Gigliotti takes another strike on the outside corner, this evens 2-2. He's actually had quality starts for the past 4 outings here for Reading. That means 6 innings or more with 3 or fewer runs. Eastman kicks and fires home. This pitch is in the dirt, and now the count is full. Boasting a 1.80 ERA in 25 innings of work. Started the season in Lehigh Valley before joining us here at First Energy Stadium. Nine walks, 15 strikeouts. Takes a deep breath. Now we'll come home with the full count pitch. Bumped back by Gigliotti, and it will remain. .234 batting average for the leadoff hitter. Be playing out in center field today. Lefties bat .250 against Eastman as the payoff pitch comes in once more. This is lined into right field. Ortiz chasing it down, a sliding stop, and he fires it back in. Gigliotti holds up at first with a leadoff single. With nobody outs, here's the Flying Squirrels' Brett Arbach. Arbach, the San Francisco Giants number 27 prospect. Flying Squirrels affiliated with the West Coast team. A lot of pitching prospects here on this team. Just a couple of hitting prospects. Most of the Giants prospects are younger or older than this level. First offering, called strike inside to the righty batter. Eastman holds righties to just a 160 batting average. Arbach just above the Mendoza line, 204 here. Scoreless in the bottom of the first. Eastman working with a runner on, looking for out number 1. As I said, a lot of ground ball, so a big double play opportunity here if Arbach makes contact. One and one. This misses inside. 2-1. Runner on first. That's Gigliotti after getting the first hit of the contest. Although Richmond has 6 more wins than the Fightin Phils. Runner going. Conley bobbles it back behind the plate. And swiping a bag is Gigliotti. That does kind of make the double play a little bit harder to get. That's his 18th swipe of the season. Now he's in scoring position here as Arbach took a strike. 2-2. Oh, where was my point? Although Richmond has more wins than the Fightins, they are not much better at the plate. Just a .228 total team batting average compared to the Fightins' .224. Just very solid with runners in scoring position, which they have now. Here in the bottom of the first, giving Eastman a little bit of work. He looks back at the runner on second. Now he's going. The pitch home outside. Conley fires. It's a little bit late, and he swipes third. Gigliotti back-to-back bags. And he gets himself 90 feet from home. And that was a ball to Arbach, so back-to-back full counts here. And we'll see if Eastman is able to record out number 1. Gigliotti on third, playing with glasses out there. Don't often see players opt for the glasses over the contacts. Did he violate the pitch clock there? Awarding first base is Brett Arbach, and now Sean Williams is fired up from the dugout. I think they're saying he took too long to throw that offering. And they're going to give him first. So Eastman working here. With runners on the corners and nobody out, here's Diego Rincones. Takes the strike on the inside corner. Eastman just looking for out number 1 here. Rincones and the next batter, Frankie Tostado, carrying the team in terms of hit, as this is rocketed foul. Down 0-2 quickly here. Eastman looking to pick up the first out in front of a sold-out crowd here at the ballpark. Now, the Squirrels list 9,500 as their capacity. Certainly not all the seats are filled at the ballpark, but there is a very good crowd here on July 4th. A happy July 4th to everybody tuning in today. Eastman working with runners on the corners. And nobody out. This bounces in the lefty batter's box. A good pick by Jack Conley not to let it get away from him. A very large area behind the plate and the backstop. It's got to be about 20 feet or so that Jack Conley has to work with. A lot of foul territory space in general in front of the dugouts and down the right and left field lines. Eastman's going to check on the runner on first. Throws over there to Corridor, but he's in there safely. Gigliotti on third, Arbach on first. Nobody out here in the bottom of the first inning. We're still scoreless. Eastman just working out of a jam here. Leans over, gets the sign from his catcher. Rincones. Waiting for a pitch. He takes inside. It's a called strike 3. Caught looking is out number 1 here for Colton Eastman in dramatic fashion. A huge out pickup for the righty. Now a ground ball could really change this frame. The tough situation, although not a very good base stealer, Arbach 5 for 10 in swipes. If he takes second, the odds of Conley throwing it down are slim, since he's got a very speedy runner in Gigliotti on third to worry about. They'll just let him take that bag, I think. This is pushed out to left center. Racing is Johan Rojas. He'll field it off the ball. 1 run will score. Here's a play at the plate, and Conley's got him. Another outfield assist. It goes Rojas to Guzzi to Jack Conley. And only 1 run scores as they pick up out number 2. Put that in your scorebooks, 7-6-2. And you know what's interesting? I was doing a lot of research today on outfield assists. Coming into this game, Reading had 22 outfield assists. 22. That leads the Eastern League. The next closest team had 19. That's New Hampshire. Now they have 23. Rojas obviously only in his 5th game in Reading, and he's already got 2 to his name, recording 1 in yesterday's contest. Reading's outfield, very impressive this season. Jack Conley leads the way with 10 by himself. So now there's 2 outs here. Flying Squirrels do lead 1-0. Tostado got himself to second on that play. And Sean Roby takes a swinging strike, the count 1-1. Eastman looking to get out of this frame with just 1 run of damage. Wouldn't be too bad considering. Flying Squirrels started off with a hit and a walk, then an RBI single by Tostado, scored in a run. This is belted into left field. And it is long gone. A 2-run home run for Sean Roby. Also scores Frankie Tostado. It's 3-0 Richmond. Tough missed pitch there by Colton Eastman. Home runs are kind of his kryptonite. That was the only run he allowed in his last start. That clears the base pass for the Flying Squirrels. There's 2 outs on the board. They do lead 3-0 here. Eastman will go after Tyler Fitzgerald. This is sent. Foul into the stands. Down 0-1. That was Sean Roby's 21st home run of the season. That's insane. And now that Francisco Alvarez is promoted from Binghamton up to AAA Syracuse, has a good chance to lead the league. Roby just 23 years old, a 12th round draft pick in 2018. Fitzgerald sends this high in the sky, but it's foul. Keep his 1-2 count. The sun is just out in center field. Everywhere else is in the shade. I've heard this is the hardest ballpark to hit in, home run wise, because of that sun. Wall is 10 feet high, 330 in left and right, 402 to dead center. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Richmond leads 3-0 over the Fightin' Phils. Stuck in the bottom of the first. This is poked off the end of the bat. Fitzgerald will stay alive. Eastman just trying to get out of this frame here, up to 25 pitches. Kind of guy that can go pretty deep, though. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Popped up, giving chase Aldrum Corridor. It's going to end up in the stands, about 10 rows back. Two outs here, bottom of the first inning. Down and away goes Eastman, and the count is full. Squirrels started it off with a single and then a walk. Frankie Tostado brought in a run, an outfield assist, though, put the second out on the board, but Sean Roby's 2-run blast makes it 3-0. Here's the payoff pitch with 2 outs. This is lined into left. Rojas giving chase, and he gets to it. A big out number 3 to get out of this jam. Richmond scores 3 runs on 3 hits, and they lead going into the second. Reading's got some work to do, start chipping away at this lead. We'll be right back in just a moment here at the Diamond.
Hey, psst. Yeah, you. You want to buy some low-priced groceries? Just follow me into this well-lit Lidl grocery store. Here at Lidl, we buy in bulk and cut down on costs wherever possible. Then we pass the savings on to you. Trust me, everything's done totally legit and above board. Nothing to be worried about. Yep, Lidl's pretty great. It's just your run-of-the-mill grocery store, except with way lower prices. Lidl. Suspiciously low-priced groceries.
The Reading Fightin' Phils, in conjunction with Savage Auto Group Fiesta Fridays, are proud to partner with eXp Realty Associate Broker Alex Patansis throughout the 2022 season. Visit Alex's convenient website at brgpa.com and search for your perfect home today. His custom search bar makes house hunting online easier than ever, and he's there to answer all your questions. Call Alex today at 610-926-8610. eXp Realty Associate Broker Alex Patansis is a proud partner of the Reading Fightin' Phils and all 11 Savage Auto Group Fiesta Friday games during the 2022 season. eXp Realty Group and Alex Patansis, where every move matters. Highline Merchandising, formerly Textiles, is your local small business company that provides screen printing, design, and merchandising services for local, national, and international businesses, bands, shows, and festivals, including 7-time Emmy Award-winning show Schitt's Creek and Unsolved Mysteries. Visit our website at highlinemerchandising.com.
Vito Freisha to lead us off here, down by 3 in the top of the second. Freisha settles in here against Matt Frisbee, who needed just 7 pitches to sit down the Fightins in order. Takes the first pitch inside. It'll be Ortiz and Corridor also due up in this frame. Certainly warm out today, 87 degrees, but it's cloudy, so sun not beating down on us here. As Freisha sees a ball below the knees, 2-0. Wind about 8 miles an hour, pushing left to right. All things considering, a very nice day here in Richmond, Virginia. Freisha pops this one foul. 2-1. This stadium set up like half a football field is the best way for me to describe this to you. Stand-wise, there's 2 levels. So there's the main section 1, which is, like a normal seating bowl, a row of suites, and then a upper level, which I'm right in the middle of here in the press box as the count moves to 2-2, and that upper level goes up pretty high, dome style. Freisha goes up the middle with this. It's going to get through. Leading off the top of the second with a base hit, and Freisha continuing his streak here. Gotten on the last 4 games successfully. We'll start with a runner on first here and nobody out for Jalen Ortiz. A couple of group areas down the right field line. Bullpens are down deep right and left, out of the field of play, not like ours inside, they're outside. And then just ads and billboards in the outfield. Their video board in left center as Ortiz drops this into left. All the way to the wall it goes. Freisha hustling for 3. And a stand-up double for Jalen Ortiz here gives the shimmy, points to the bullpen. And the Arphils threatening immediately. Ortiz, a team leading 13 doubles. And Reading's got 2 in scoring position here for Aldrum Corridor. Lefty rockets us up the first baseline foul. That was just a foot to the right of the bag. That would have been perfect. Richmond leading the Eastern League in crowds, partly because they're the furthest south, and so they had the best weather for the first month of the season. Frisbee comes home, chopped up to first. This should score a run as the second baseman Fitzgerald fires it to first. An RBI for Aldrum as he sends home Vito Freisha. Reading gets on the board. They trail by just 2 now. Ortiz shifts to third, excuse me. And here's Wendell Riho with a runner 90 feet from the bag, just looking to plate it and get the R-Phils within one early in this contest. Only at the top of the second, already seeing a lot of action. Riho takes the first pitch below the knees. Infield playing in, and Riho drops this into left. Ortiz will score with ease, an RBI single for Wendell Riho. Puts Reading's second run on the board. They trail by just one now, and the inning continues as Jack Conley comes up with one out. First pitch called strike here to Jack Conley. He had a bomb in last night's game. Solo shot late in the contest. See if he can connect once again with a runner on first. And one away. This time he hits the outside corner. Conley getting some clarity there by Kelvis Velez. Throwing over to Riho, he dives back in safely. I think the crowd thought Frisbee got him. Riho certainly a threat on the base pass. 10 bags taken this summer. Quite a few in the last couple games, coming back off the injured list. Shovels off the bag at first. Conley takes a ball above the letters 1 and 2. Just one out here. In the top of the second, the R-Phils trail by 1. Both teams have 3 hits. Jack bumps this foul. He'll keep his count. Infield back deep, except for the first baseman Tostado that is holding Riho on. Conley in the righty batter's box. Thinks about going. Holds up as the ball is above the letters, and Jack is now even this count 2 and 2. R-Phils trail by just 1 here in the top of the second. Frisbee deals. Jack pops this sky high. It's going to come close to the press box. Actually, you can hear it bounce off our roof and fall back into the stands. And again, he'll keep his count, certainly working Frisbee's pitch count after a quick 7-inning first, up to 23 here as Jack Conley awaits pitch number 7 of the at-bat. Wendell Riho out on first, just one out here, top 2. Certainly has a lot of space. If he can poke it the opposite way, runner going, it's outside, the play at second, and they get him. Riho caught stealing. 2-4 in your scorebooks. That's only the second time this summer he's been snagged. Conley works his way back, though, from an 0-2 count. Now it is full. Reading trails by just 1 run, so everybody that comes up represents the tying run. And now the tying run is going to jog down to first on a free pass as the Fightins continue this frame. Here's Jonathan Guzman. Runner on first and 1 out. Uzi was hot in Binghamton, cooled off last series. I'm hoping he turns it back on. I love to watch him hit. Jack shuffles off the bag at first. With 2 outs, he's going on contact outside to Jonathan Guzman, and now we'll see a visit from the catcher, Henoves, out to Frisbee. Oh, there's the bad boy. I was like, I don't see a bad boy here. finally he comes to get the large amount of Evo Shield guards and pads and gloves that first base coach Mike Jones was holding. A whole armful of stuff. Sean Williams, of course, a manager down the third baseline. Here's Jonathan Guzman with 2 outs. Jack Conley on first. The 1-0 looks to lay down a bunt. It's outside, 2-0. That kid can run out a bunt, too. Our Phils have played at 2 here in the top of the second. Aldrin Corridor drove in a run. So did Wendell Rijo to score Freesia and Ortiz after back-to-back hits. So the Phils trail by just 1 early on in this contest. Guzzi takes the pitch inside. Now it's 2-1. He keeps the bat on his shoulder. He'll look back behind him to get the signs from manager Sean Williams, see what kind of play he wants to draw up. Again, with the first baseman Tostado holding on the runner. A lot of space on the right side of the infield as Guzzi takes 2 balls, 2 strikes. Second baseman Fitzgerald playing almost back behind the bag. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. And Guzzi chases down and away for strike 3. Loves that breaking ball outside, and they get him. Here's the first strikeout by Matt Frisbee. The Phils, though, they do pick up 2 runs on 3 hits. They get themselves back in this game. They trail by just 1 run, giving Colton Eastman some support. He'll be back for the bottom of the second in just a moment.
The Reading Fightin Phils are proud to partner with the Berks County Mental Health and Developmental Disabilities Program. Together, we are striking out the stigma in order to raise community awareness about mental illness and the prevention of suicide. With 3 simple words, "Are you okay?" the hope is to begin a conversation to show Berks County that we care. Suicide affects and hurts everyone, but help is here, and we'll work together to help raise awareness about suicide and identify what we can do as a community to prevent it. People in need of assistance and support should call Crisis Intervention at 610-236-0530. That's 610-236-0530.
Berks Immunization Coalition works to provide leadership and education in promoting age-appropriate immunization across the lifespan for all residents of Berks County. This is a coalition comprised of local physicians, nurse practitioners, school nurses, immunization coordinators, immunization advocates, and pharmaceutical representatives working to encourage continuity of immunization through medical resources. They focus on educating both the community and the providers. For more information, please visit www.immunizeba.org and click Local Coalitions.
Here's Shane Matheny to start off the bottom of the second. The Phils were able to put up 2 runs, so they trail by just 1 here as Eastman looking for a quick and clean frame. He'll see the 7th or 9 hitters as Matheny steps in on the left side, takes a first pitch ball. Also due up Ricardo Henoves and Jacob Hayward. This is smacked down the first baseline foul. Fan tries to make a good play, but he can't come up with the ball. Takes a ball outside, 2-1. Eastman, glove of the chest, now he comes home and he hits the outside corner. His count is full, his 4th full count. Our Phils trail by 1 run here, bottom of the 2nd inning. Pitch number 32 for Colton Eastman goes down and away, and that's ball 4. Second walk of the game by Eastman, although the first one was on a pitch clock violation. Ball outside, 1-0. Runner on first here. Talked about the ground ball double play opportunity for Colton Eastman. Fires over to first here, trying to put the tag on Matheny. 3 stolen bases in 3 opportunities this season. This is grounded foul. Ball and a strike here to Ricardo Hinovis, number 29 on the prospect list. Just promoted to Double-A back on June 14th, so not even a month here with Richmond. 11 hits under his belt, and he's got 1 in each column. Takes this out to center field. On the run back, Simone Muzziotti at the warning track, making the catch. All the way over the wall it goes. Nobody able to put a glove on it, and it sails over right center field. And Ricardo Hinovis gets the runs back here for the Flying Squirrels, the 2nd home run of this contest. Leads Shane Matheny, and now they're up 5-2. Long ball getting Colton Eastman today. I think the wind gave that a little extra kick. Here's the number 9 hitter, Jacob Hayward. Steps in with a clear base path, takes a swinging strike. There's a ball below the knees, 1-1. There's a swing and a miss. Eastman goes off speed, bringing it down to 81 miles an hour. Got that fastball curve and change at the start of really working here. The Phils trail 5-2. Here in the top, or the bottom of the 2nd, excuse me. This is punched foul into the 2nd row. Good catch by a fan. Keep his 1-2 count. Our Phils picked up 2 runs in the top half and quickly getting them back. Is Richmond with that 2-run blast by Hinovis. Here's the 1-2 pitch above the letters. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Each at bat is going pretty long here. Jojo Romero continuing his rehab stint with Lehigh Valley. Transferred there today. It's the only roster move for the Fightins here. Eastman misses outside, 3-2. there's ball 4. Another walk will put a runner on. Still fighting for out number 1 here. And we go back to the top of the order with Mike Gigliotti, who started it all with a base hit. And now Jack Conley's going to take a moment to talk to his pitcher here. No visit from the pitching coach, Matt Hockenberry, though. No starter struggling a bit. Unusual for Colton Eastman. Got a runner on first, looking for out number 1. Here's Gigliotti on the left side. Looks to lay down a bunt. He does so perfectly. Eastman picks it up, fires it aggressively to first, way over the head of Aldrin Corridor. Chasing it is Jalen Ortiz, and he throws it in quickly. Runners advance by 1. We'll have to see how that gets recorded. It's fair to think that perhaps Gigliotti would have gotten to first, even if the throw was good. Certainly the runners will advance on an error. Puts Hayward on third and Gigliotti on second, and things are quickly starting to unravel here for Colton Eastman. Infield's going to play in with 2 in scoring position and no outs here in the bottom of the second. Eastman up to 45 pitches, and I can't believe we haven't seen Matt Hockenberry yet. Giving his starter a chance to work through this on his own, though. Sometimes got to have that mental toughness as he hits at the knees. Eastman certainly one of the more older and more mature players on this team. Down and away, a wild pitch gets away from Jack Conley. Nobody can get there to cover the plate quick enough. And a wild pitch brings a runner home here. Hayward scores. Advancing to third is Gigliotti, and Richmond, now leads 6-2. Usually we have a day off in between these series. Today playing on the 4th of July so that each team gets a day to celebrate at their ballpark. And then we'll have the off day tomorrow instead. So this is 7 days straight, which doesn't happen anymore. It's a ball below the knees as we see Brett Arbach. Walked what was thrown out at the plate last time up. And now we do see some action in the bullpen. This is sent sky high. Conley rips off his mask right at the netting, but it ends up exactly on the other side. Just unlucky there. That couldn't have been more than inches between Conley making that catch and the net. So they are going to say that he reaches on an error. Gigliotti, that is. That error also allowed him to advance to second. Runner on third. Still no outs in the bottom of the second. Another 3 spot already by the Flying Squirrels. Infield in. This ball is taken out to center field. Should be deep enough for a sacrifice fly. Muzziotti makes the catch. Is there a play at the plate? Honestly, pretty solid throw. But Gigliotti skirts by the tag. And there is the 7th run for the Flying Squirrels. Now, it does clear the base pass, and finally Eastman gets an out on the board with that sac fly. Maybe he can take a deep breath here and just retire the next 2. What a throw by Muzziotti. That's a long ways away. Conley dove to put the tag on, but they just couldn't get him. Certainly a speedy one. This is ground ball to third base. Should be playable for Graffinino over to first. 1 pitch. There's an out for Eastman back to back. And here's Frankie Tostado trying to get himself through the second. Tostado an RBI single back in the first. So 1 for 1 on the day. Wild swinging strike. 1-1. A little bit of a shift on the lefty batter here. Graffinino pretty much playing the shortstop position with Jonathan Guzman back behind second. Outside, 2-1. Inning started off with a walk to Matheny, a 2-run home run by Hinoves, then a walk. Scoring on a wild pitch was Jacob Hayward, and Gigliotti coming home on that sac fly. Put up another 4 runs here for the Flying Squirrels. This is belted foul by Frankie Tostado, and now Eastman has him 2-2. A chance to get out of this frame. He takes a big deep breath, the righty kicks and fires home. A line drive into center, racing over is Muziati on the run. He makes a big catch to end the frame. Richmond does put up a 4 spot. They lead 7-2, but the R-Phils, they're going to bounce back. They are going to bounce back here as we head into the top of the third at the Diamond.
When the Ready Fightin' Phils get hungry, we turn to our team feed partners. Special thanks to Wild Missing Family Restaurant and Bakery, Squawk Cafe, Collegeville Italian Bakery Pizzeria, Jimmy G's Railroad House, Mimo's Italian Restaurant and Pizzeria, Jersey Mike's Subs, Klinger's Uncle Sonia, and Subway for making sure the Fightin' Phils front office is never hungry on game day. Our staff enjoys delicious meals from our team feed partners, but don't take our word for it. Find out for yourself today.
The Reading Fightin' Phils birthday party package is the best way to celebrate a birthday. Whether you are a youngster or an adult, there is no better birthday than a Fightin's birthday. The Fightin's Fan Birthday Package is customizable for fans of any age and starts at just $120. Base packages include 10 general admission tickets to a Fightin's home game, an autographed baseball, and a VIP reserved parking spot. Fans can also add a wide variety of experiences and options to make sure your favorite Fightin's fan's birthday is a grand slam.
To enjoy a perfectly crafted 1893 from the makers of Pepsi Cola, you must first appreciate its carefully selected ingredients. A dash of cola nut extract, a hint of real sugar, a splash of sparkling water, and a generous amount of attractive spokesperson. Trust me, I'm gorgeous. Cheers to 1893 boldly blended colas, a delicious balancing act of premium ingredients from the makers of Pepsi Cola.
Our Phils will have the top of the order here as they are down 7-2. Matt Frisbee coming in for another inning of work. It's Johan Rojas, AJ Graffinino, and Simone Muziani. Rojas takes the first pitch strike. He popped out to center his first time up. Sends this about a foot overhead. Wish that came in my booth. Then I would get a Rojas foul ball. That would be fun. Down 0-2. Pokes this into the gap. A single for Rojas to start off this frame. That's exactly what the R-Phils needed here. With the heart of their order due up, here's AJ Graffinino. Down by 5. Still early in this game. We're only in the top of the third. Interested to see if we'll see Eastman for another frame. Just up to 50 pitches. Certainly a smart, mature pitcher. I think he can... I mean, he's had such good outings here. Just want him to settle in. But there was somebody up in the pen before. Runner on first. Graffinino takes the first pitch strike from the left side. He grounded out to first his first time up. Frisbee deals outside. 1-1. Nino's had 2 home runs this season. Now, they were with Bowie back when he played in the Orioles system, so none yet with the Fightins, but he's been very solid since entering our lineup. 4 hits, a triple, 2 RBIs, and a stolen base as he sends this foul. 1 and 2. So his Reading batting average is .333, and his total AA batting average is .243. I was discussing with my coworkers and other broadcasters how you should chart that average, because usually you combine the AA average, but it's interesting when he plays for 2 different teams. Takes a ball below the knees. 2-2. Rojas on first. The man has 4 stolen bases already for the Fightin Phils. Shuffles off first. Graffinino gets caught up on the inside and he goes down swinging. There's out number 1. Again, a lefty batter. Here's Simone Muzziotti. Runner on first, nobody out. Muzzy grounded to the second baseman his first time up. This is a wild pitch that gets past the catcher. And over to second goes Rojas. Breaks up the double play. Gets the speedster in scoring position here. Any run that Reading can chip away will be helpful. All the sun is gone from the field of play right now. That shouldn't be bothering anybody for the rest of this contest, although a couple of guys out in sunglasses. Down and away, but it hits the outside corner. 1-1. Only ejection from this crew was earlier in the season on April 22nd versus Harrisburg. Jude Corey ejected manager Sean Williams over a bunt fair foul call. That's the only one from this crew, though. Muzzy fouls this dribbling down the first base line. Rojas out at second. 1 out here in the top of the 3rd inning. Here, our Phils trail by 5. Although they have the same number of hits as Richmond, 4. Muzzy pushes this sharply foul into the stands. Keep his 1-2 count. This second section, though, it gets high up there. They actually have cut off probably the last 10 rows of seats with ad signs when they did some renovations a couple years back. Runner going. Here's the 1-2. Muzziotti sends this out to left. It's caught, and Rojas now has to sprint back, and he slides in safely. Hit and run doesn't exactly work out. Rojas safe back at second after a hustle. And that's just a fly out for Muzziotti. Here's Vito Freisha with a runner in scoring position. Freisha 1 for 1. Scored a run back in the second. Throw out to second, no good. Rojas saying something to Fitzgerald out at second. Can never tell. You try to read the emotions of the players out there. A lot of them know each other, so they're just chatting. Sometimes it's a little feisty. Frisbee looks back at Rojas. Now he comes home. Vito bumps this foul for strike 1. Vito chops this deep in the hole at third. Across the diamond, Sean Roby. And that will do it as the R-Phils strand a runner on. They trail by 5 into the bottom of the third we go. We'll see who comes out to pinch in just a moment.
Roof Max of West Reading is a safe, easy, proven, and affordable alternative to a complicated and expensive asphalt roof replacement. Roof Max's revolutionary new technology uses natural, plant-based bio-oil to restore shingles' flexibility and instantly add 5 years of life to a roof. And treatment is around 20% of the cost of a complete roof replacement. From homes to commercial complexes, Roof Max of West Reading can help. Visit GetRoofMax.com or call 610-717-3949 for more information.
ROG Orthodontics is the proud official partner of the ROG Orthodontics Fightin Phil's Kids Club. Join today at Fightins.com to get your free ROG Orthodontics Kids Club t-shirt and visit FantasticSmiles.com for more information on why ROG Orthodontics is voted #1 in Berks and Monco. ROG Orthodontics and the Fightin Phils, two great hometown partners.
Cornwall Manor is an active senior living community on the 190-acre wooded campus in Cornwall, Lebanon County. The community offers independence and opportunities for wellness and fitness, as well as educational and musical programs, and the peace of mind of having convenient health care on site. Cornwall Manor offers a range of residential choices from apartments to homes. Prospective residents are welcome to visit us for lunch and have a chance to learn more about the community. More information is available online at cornwallmanor.org. Cornwall Manor, celebrating over 70 years of senior living.
Pitching change here for the Fightin Phils as Colton Eastman hands the ball to Carlo Reyes. Comes out here in the bottom of the third as Richmond leads by 5 runs. Just looking to keep us calm and quiet here. He's had 2 appearances in Double-A and very, very solid. Hasn't allowed a run. Although Sean Roby connects on the first pitch he sees, and he goes right up the middle for a base hit here to start off the bottom of the third. Celebrating his birthday today is Carlo Reyes, turning 24 years old. So feliz cumpleaños, Carlo. And yes, that is Carlo without an S. Hasn't allowed a run here. And 2 Double-A appearances, and his last one was a doozy. 2 1/3 innings of work. They let him have 40 pitches, just 1 hit, 1 walk, and 2 strikeouts. Really held the Fightins in that game. Went on to win 7 of 5. So we'll see what he can do here against the Flying Squirrels. After a leadoff hit, here's Tyler Fitzgerald. He checks his swing. Doesn't go around. This is bumped back up above me. 1 ball and 2 strikes here. Carlo Reyes looking to get the first out here in the bottom of the third. Carlo out of Boca Chica, Dominican Republic, began the season with high A Jersey Shore as he misses outside 2-2. And got the promotion on June 25th, so been with us for about 2 weeks. Pretty impressive at Jersey Shore, 3.25 ERA and 16 appearances. Just 9 walks to 35 strikeouts. Reyes comes home. This is a ground ball left side. It gets past Jonathan Guzman. Back-to-back hits for the Flying Squirrels. We'll put 2 on and nobody out here to start off the third. Reyes did see time in Double-A last season, the very end of the summer. The last pitcher to win his Double-A debut, which is, the stars have to align for that to happen. To be winning, first of all. Put in at the right time to get the win. Starter can't go a certain amount of innings, or if he does, you have to be losing, and then you have to be winning when you come in. Win-loss. That's why win-loss isn't really looked as such a big stat anymore. Still a cool piece of information. 2 runners on. Here's Shane Matheny, takes a first pitch ball. He walked in his last at-bat and scored a run. Takes a pitch way inside, 2-0. Philadelphia has the day off. I think I was reading that this is the last time since like 2020 that they have not played on the 4th of July, which the shortened season doesn't really count. They have not played on the 4th of July since 1916, which is crazy. Looking back is Reyes. Now he comes home. The 2-0 sent out to left center. It's going to drop in. Coming around and scoring is Sean Roby. The play at the plate is off the line. Conley with a good swipe. 2 more runs score. It's now 9-2, Richmond. Run scoring double here from Shane Matheny continues this frame without an out. Here's Richard Hanoves. Lehigh Valley and Rochester tied at 1 apiece. That's home at Coca-Cola Park. Dalton Guthrie an RBI single. Big congratulations to Aaron Barrett on his retirement. Announced that he would make that his start today would be his final start. Retiring after today, and he had a 1-2-3 frame out of the gate for the Iron Pig. So congratulations on a great career. Jersey Shore trailing 3-0 to Hudson Valley. They're home at Shoretown Ballpark this week. Top of the 3rd. Reyes looks back at second. Now he comes home to Hanoves. Raffanino picks it up over to first, and now they get out number 1 here. Matheny stays put at second. Here's Jacob Hayward. Clearwater had an earlier start, but now they're in a rain delay, trailing Dunedin by 2 runs. Kendall Simmons had an RBI single. Keep you updated on that contest as well. Hayward takes a ball that bounces over the plate. Good block by Jack Conley, certainly putting in the work today. In the righty batter's box, here's a 1-0 inside 2-0. Runner on second, 1 away. Throw down to second. They're trying to catch Matheny off the bag. Nice pump by Jack Conley, and it just a little bit too much in the dirt. Safe at second. And it was a strike there by Reyes, so 2-1 the count. Richmond leads 9-2. They've put on at least 2 runs in every frame so far. Only 1 out here in the bottom of the 3rd. Reading trying not to let this game get away from them. Obviously, if Richmond can put on these runs, so can the Fightins. 3 balls and 2 strikes here. A full count for Carlo Reyes with Shane Matheny out on second. 1 out here in the bottom of the third. Richmond leads 9 runs on 7 hits. Reading 2 runs on 4 hits. They did make an error. And he misses inside. That will send Hayward down on the second free pass issue today. First and second with 1 out. We go back to the top of the order with Mike Gigliotti. First pitch, swinging strike here to Gigliotti. Got a piece of it. 0-1 the count. Does set Reyes up here for a potential double play ball. Hits the outside corner, and he's got Gigliotti 0-2. Spin on twice today, a single and an error. 2 stolen bases and 2 runs scored. That's a heck of a first 2 frames for Gigliotti. First and second, 1 out, bottom of the third. Reyes comes home. This is just too far outside. 1-2. Very good bat control here by these Flying Squirrels. They certainly are not chasing anything that the Fightin Phil's pitching staff is throwing. Stands full here at the Diamond. Great crowd for a holiday. Don't typically play on a Monday. Here's a 1-2, bump back foul, will go again. This misses outside. He had him 0-2. Now it's 2-2. Matheny on second, Hayward on first. 1 out here, bottom of the third. Reyes, pitch number 23 impending, and now we're going to see a quick visit from Jack Conley, and coming from second, Wendell Rijo probably helped translate a little bit. Rijo pretty much perfectly bilingual. Very impressive to me, honestly. Actually, most of the players on this team that are from the DR or Venezuela speak very impressive English. They are so smart. We do not give them enough credit for being able to learn 2 languages like that. I'm working on my Spanish. I know a couple players on the team are working on their Spanish, but it is tough, and they do not get enough credit for picking up English the way they do. So Reyes will come back on the rubber. He's got a 2-2 count to Gigliotti, looking for out number 2. Righty on lefty matchup. He looks back at second. Now he comes home. This is fouled back into the net behind home plate. And we'll go again. This is popped up. Foul again. That was pitch number 7. To Gigliotti, certainly fighting off Carlo Reyes here. 2 runs have already scored on Matheny's RBI double. Jacob Hayward walked down to first, so there's 2 on and 1 out in the top of the order here. And Reyes looking to send Gigliotti back to the dugout for the first time today. Comes home. Foul. Giving chase, Graffinino. It's 5 rows back. That was number 8. We are on the road today in Richmond, Virginia. They do have post-game fireworks here. I will let you know how they compare to the Mega Blast show at First Energy Stadium. Largest show every time in stadium history. This is sent out to right field. Ortiz tracking back at the warning track, makes the catch, tagging up and going to third is Shane Matheny. Hayward stays put on first. Runners on the corners, but now there's two away here for Brett Arbach. Arbach has an interesting path up here. So originally he was drafted in 2018 as a Rockies 40th rounder out of a community college in California, but decided instead to not take that offer and transfer to Alabama to play there for another 2 seasons. Impressive stint at the Cape Cod League in between that summer in 19, where he was named the co-MVP with a .338 batting average and 12 steals. Only played 17 games, so that's pretty crazy. So then he went back to Alabama for the shortened 2020 season, played in 4 different positions, but they only had 5 rounds in that draft, which stunk. So a lot of guys that should have been drafted instead had to be signed, which means they got less money because they didn't have that draft slot signing money. So he ended up being signed for $20,000 as an undrafted free agent. Now he's ranked 27th in the Giants system. Two balls and a strike here, 2 outs. Carlo Reyes looks down and up. Now he comes inside. Conley tries to get that called strike, but he doesn't, and it's 3-1. Matheny on third, Hayward on first. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Well over an hour and a half into this game. Reyes looks down. Here's the 3-1. This will drop into left center field. 1 run will score. Heading to third is Jacob Hayward. It is now 10-2 Richmond. Here's the pitching coach, Matt Hockenberry, to come out to talk to Carlo Reyes as he sees Diego Rincones with runners on the corners again. He's got 2 outs under his belt, though. Infield's going to come in. Everybody will come in. We're on pace for a 4-hour game here. Current longest road game of the season, 258 in Akron. Current longest game in general, 338 at home versus Somerset. Inside, a called strike here to Diego Rincones. Now he chases down and away, 0-2. Runners on the corners here, 2 outs after a meeting on the mound. Don't know what Hockenberry said out there. I always wish I knew. This is poked foul. We'll get to keep going. Reyes 1 out away from getting out of this frame. Richmond leads 10-2 in the bottom of the 3rd. Runner going at second. Conley does make the throw down. The ball trickles into the outfield and another run will score. It's 11-2 Richmond. Somebody's going to have to get the error for that. Have to see if it goes on Jack. This is sent into center field, a blooper that's going to drop in front of Muzziotti. Run number 12 will score for the Flying Squirrels out of Rincones. Finally gets a hit. Now everybody in the starting 9 has a hit. And they'll bat through the order as Frankie Tostado comes up. And now manager Sean Williams is going to come out. We're going to have a pitching change as Reyes cannot get through the third. It's gotten a little bit out of hand here as the Flying Squirrels lead 12-2. And hopeful whoever comes out of the bullpen here can help us get out of this frame. We're going to take a quick break and let them warm up here. Mike Adams coming out in just a moment.
The Enersys Power Alley Pub features a 2.5-hour all-you-can-eat buffet, private bar with bartender, 2 rows of seats, bar stool seating, and 4 cafe tables. The pub provides your party a private area to enjoy the ball game away from other fans. The Enersys Power Alley Pub may accommodate groups of 40 to 60 people. Enjoy socializing with your group and watch a game with a unique vantage point.
Highline Merchandising, formerly Textiles, is your local small business company that provides screen printing, design, and merchandising services for local, national, and international businesses, bands, shows, and festivals, including 7-time Emmy Award-winning show Schitt's Creek and Unsolved Mysteries. Visit our website at highlinemerchandising.com.
Celebrate the history of our national pastime at the National Baseball Hall of Fame and Museum in Cooperstown. See priceless treasures that will bring your baseball memories to life. Connect with events that have shaped and changed the game and our country. Our stories to tell, your memories to share. Plan your family visit today at baseballhall.org. See you in Cooperstown, where the journey becomes legend.
Mike Adams is called upon to get us out of the frame. Runner on first and 2 outs as Frankie Tostado comes up. Batting through the order is the Flying Squirrels. Here they lead 12-2. Adams is the guy to call upon with runners on. He's been very successful this season, inheriting 14 runners, only allowing 3 to score. He's got Rincones on first as he sends Tostado a first pitch strike. This one is fouled back quickly. He's 0-2. Conley frames this on the outside corner. And it's 1-2. Sun starting to set here at the Diamond. Beautiful night. Wind giving us a nice little breeze. This is outside. 2-2. Runner on time is called. Granted to Tostado here. He's 1 for 2. Chop to Rijo. He'll play it on to first, and Mike Adams comes out, strands a runner on, and we finally get out of the third. Damage is done. 12-2. Richmond leaves, but if they do it, the Fightin Phils can certainly as well. Into the fourth we go, looking for some offense. It's hammer time.
Cornwall Manor is an active senior living community on the 190-acre wooded campus in Cornwall, Lebanon County. The community offers independence and opportunities for wellness and fitness, as well as educational and musical programs, and the peace of mind of having convenient health care on site. Cornwall Manor offers a range of residential choices from apartments to homes. Prospective residents are welcome to visit us for lunch and have a chance to learn more about the community. More information is available online at cornwallmanor.org. Cornwall Manor, celebrating over 70 years of senior living.
The time has come for businesses to grow, to prosper, to innovate, to succeed. Tompkins Vist Bank continues to be a leading lender to companies in southeastern Pennsylvania. We make decisions locally and invest locally so local businesses can thrive. Call a business advisor today and see how we can help your business grow. Tompkins Vist Bank, locally focused, a world of possibilities. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Here's Jalen Ortiz as the Arphils have some work to do, down by 10 in the top of the fourth inning. Jalen, though, had a double back in the second and scored a run. Already 1 for 1 on the day as he takes the pitch outside. 1-1. It's cooled off a lot, actually. Don't think there's any rain in the forecast. It feels a little ominous. I think we should be good, though. Takes the ball 2-1. This is inside, 3-1. Reading has started off with a base runner the last 2 frames, able to put up 2 in the second. RBIs from Corridor and Rijo to score Freesia and Ortiz. They stranded Rojas in the last frame. As Jalen takes a ball number 4 outside, he'll start it off with a walk. On for the second time today. And here is Aldrum Corridor. I know this game is a tough start, but Richmond could put up 12 runs, and Fightins can certainly do it as well. Got to start chipping away, though. They've, at one point, scored 7 runs in a frame earlier this season. Got it here in my game notes. Did that back on Somerset on May 19th. I mean, you put up a 7th spot here, you're right in this contest. I'm gonna speak it into existence. Ortiz on first as Aldrum takes back-to-back strikes, this one at the knees. Down 0-2. Aldrum lofts this into left center, racing over is Gigliotti on the run back, and he makes the catch. Ortiz forced to stay at first. And there's out number 1 here for Wendell Rijo. Rijo an RBI single his last time up. He was caught stealing. Rijo blasts into right center. Ortiz advances. 2-hit day for Wendell. Shifts Ortiz into scoring position. And here's Jack Conley. Here's Jack. He takes the first pitch ball. Conley walked his last time up. got 2 on and just 1 out. Looking to do some damage for the R-Phils. He takes it sky high. Ripping off his mask is Hinoves. This is going to come into the stands. Count moves to 1-1. I love when the crowd is full, even if it's on the road. So nice to have people fill the park. And there are some Phillies fans out here. It's a Harper jersey right down in front. A couple of people up the third base line behind the R-Phils dugout as well. Up the middle goes Jack Conley, ranging over Fitzgerald. He's going to step on second, go to first, and they turn 2. Ends the top of the 4th here without a run. The R-Phils still trail by 10. And I think we're going to see Mike Adams for the bottom half in just a moment.
White Star Tours and Travel Centers offers the R-Phils fan road trip again this season. It's your chance to hit the road with other R-Phils fans, see an R-Phils road game, meet with an R-Phils player, and see 2 Philadelphia Phillies road games. The White Star R-Phils fan road trip visits Erie and Pittsburgh, Thursday, July 28th through Sunday, July 31st. You see the R-Phils at Erie, meet with an R-Phils player or coach, then head to Pittsburgh for a tour of the city, including the Incline, and a ride on the Yankee Clipper riverboat. You will attend 2 Phillies games versus the Pirates on Friday and Saturday before traveling home Sunday with a stop at the Flight 93 National Memorial. Visit the customer service booth for more info on the White Star R-Phils fan road trip to Erie and Pittsburgh. Space is very limited. Sign up today.
Nursing home neglect is a serious problem. If you or a loved one has suffered from bed sores obtained in a nursing home or a fall down in a nursing home resulting in a fracture, our friends at Swartz Culleton can help. Call the attorneys at Swartz Culleton for a free consultation. Their phone number is 1-800-JUSTICE. That's 1-800-587-8423. Once again, call 1-800-JUSTICE today. Swartz Culleton is a proud sponsor of the Reading Fightin' Phils.
After getting the final out in the 3rd, Mike Adams is going to get a fresh frame here in the bottom of the 4th. The R-Phils trail 12-2 to the Somerset Patriots. Adams gets a first pitch swinging strike to Sean Roby. Richmond put up 3 in the 1st, 4 in the 2nd, and 5 in the 3rd. I don't like the way that trend is going, so hopefully we snap that here as Adams has a 1-1 to the righty and now a 1-2 as he drops it from mid-90s down to mid-80s on his off-speed pitch. Got the ball behind his back as he leans over. Now he comes set. He keeps that glove behind his head as he misses down and away. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Roby's been on twice today, a home run and a single. 3 home runs for the Flying Squirrels. Roby, Hinoves. Maybe just 2. Just 2. Two balls and 2 strikes here to Sean. And he takes, the count is now full. This is a called strike 3. Rung up is Sean Roby. Flips his bat in frustration as he heads back to the dugout. That is the first batter out that the Fightin' Phils have gotten here. See if Adams can put up the first quick inning as he sees Tyler Fitzgerald again from the right side. Right, he leans over, gets the sign, and comes home outside. Another ball that misses down and away. 2-0. Let's check on our counterparts. The Phillies have a day off. Lehigh Valley still tied at 1 in the bottom of the 6th at Coca-Cola Park against Rochester. Adams misses 3 straight times, down in the count. Hudson Valley leads Jersey Shore 5-0. They're in the middle of the 4th inning at home. And a 4-pitch walk to Tyler Fitzgerald puts a runner on first. And 1 out now. Love to bring up the ground ball double plays, don't I? Well, Mike Adams is the king of that. Adams 5 ground ball double plays. That leads the team. Adam Leverett has one as well, but he's a starter, so he sees more frames. First pitch inside to the lefty, Shane Matheny. Runner on first and 1 out. Matheny on base twice today, a walk and a double. Sends this foul. 1-1. Clearwater, they wrap up banging the last 3 innings of that game due to rain. They fall 3-1 to the Blue Jays. Happens a lot in Clearwater because it rains all the time. They called this because of wet grounds. They waited an hour and a half, though, to see if they can get it in, I'm sure, for the fireworks. 2 balls and a strike here to Shane Matheny. Sends this foul. Now it's 2-2. So atypical to play here on a Monday. We will have tomorrow off. And then play again Wednesday. Adams misses upstairs, a full count here to Matheny. Runner on first, 1 out. Adam leans over, gets the side from Jack Conley. Here's the payoff pitch. It's ball 4, and now he's walked back-to-back batters. Tyler Fitzgerald heads out to second. Shane Matheny on first. A double play will still work here as Richard Hanoves steps up. First pitch strike is Adams hits. Hanoves had a home run back in the 2nd. Grounded out to 3rd. Fightin's trail 12-2 to the Flying Squirrels as this is sent foul into the right field grandstand. And he's down 0-2. Richmond just 9 hits, though. Seen a number of walks issued by the R-Phil's pitching staff. They've taken 6 walks. Redding's also had 2 errors, which is atypical for them. This is slowly rolled to the shortstop. Guzzi's only going to be able to go to first. Right play as they get out Hanoves. Going to third is Fitzgerald. Matheny to second. It was just too slow to turn 2. But they put the second out on the board, and here's the number 9 hitter, Jacob Hayward, who has walked to first twice today. And Adams looking to get out of this inning for the first time without allowing a run. As the Flying Squirrels put up 3 in the first, 4 in the second, and 5 in the 5th. Reading has 2 spot in the 2nd that they trail by 10. This hits inside. 0-1. Smack down the right field line, but it's foul. 0-2 the count here. Adams looking for out number 3 on the board. Let's do it. swatted into center. Muzziotti back at the wall, and he drives it over the fence. Jacob Hayward brings in 2 runs along with himself. That's a 3 spot here in the 4th for the Flying Squirrels. They lead 15-2. That's officially the most runs in a game that Reading has allowed here. Highest before this was 14 by Harrisburg on April 20th. Only the 10th hit of the game for the Flying Squirrels. Their 3rd home run, though. And only Hayward's 3rd of the season. And now Adams will see the top of the order and Mike Gigliotti trying to get out of this frame. He's got 2 outs. And there's back-to-back strikes as he fouls one back. This is popped up foul. He'll keep his 0-2 count. Mike trying to send Gigliotti back to the dugout. When the Fightin' Phils come up in the top of the 5th, they'll have Guzman, Rojas, and Graffinino. Down by 13 now as this misses the inside corner. 1-2. Adams gets a big swinging strike. He goes off speed, and Gigliotti chases for the final out of the frame. 3 runs do score on the Hayward homer, and Richmond leads 15-2. Into the top of the fifth, and the Arphils started off with a base runner here. Jonathan Guzman will take a walk, and he'll head down to first. The Arphils trail by 13 now. A 3-run home run by Jacob Hayward in the bottom of the fourth gave them that 15-2 lead, but the Arphils, they're going to chip away. I can feel it here. Guzzi leads us off with a walk, and we go top of the lineup with Johan Rojas. Rojas takes the first pitch ball. Matt Frisbee is still in this game. 62 pitches under his belt, 2 runs on 5 hits. There's a ball on the strike. Fouls it back against himself. Jonathan running for it. He'll have to go back to first. In the righty batter's box, Frisbee gets the sign from his catcher, Inoves. Runner on first, nobody out here, top of the fifth. Up the middle this goes, and Rojas, a base hit. Jonathan advances to second. There's 2 on and nobody out here to start off the fifth for the Arphils. Another multi-hit game for Johan. This is his 5th game, and he's gotten a hit in all 5 games here. I want to talk about an impressive start in Double-A. Certainly proving he was ready for the jump. Two very quick runners on here with A.J. Graffinino in the lefty batter's box. This is a breaking ball in for a strike. Nino loads, but it's inside. 1-1. Redding's going to be aggressive on the base pass. I don't think they're going to risk a base runner, though. Down by 13. Certainly a lot of work to do, but they're on the right start. Guzzi on second, Rojas on first. Righty-lefty matchup. Here's the 1-1 from Frisbee. Way outside. Nino holds up. 2-1. Doesn't look like there's anybody warming up for the Flying Squirrels. Hard to tell. They're down the right field line. I can see a part of their bullpen, not all of it. Same goes for the Fightin Phils. Nino sends this foul. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Lights have come on here at the Diamond. That's what they call it. Sun beginning to set. It's honestly a beautiful evening. Frisbee grabs the rosin bag. He's going to look back at Jonathan on second. Nobody out here in the top of the fifth. Graffinino wiggles that bat on his left shoulder. Here's the 2-2. Ground ball up the middle. Fitzgerald lets it go between his legs, and everybody is safe. That could have been easily a double play, but an error on the second baseman allows the runners to advance, and it was smart by Graffinino. He ran that out to first. He could have just laid that off, a double play ball, but everybody's safe. Guzzi on third, Rojas on second, and the bases are loaded here for Simone Muzziotti. It ain't over till it's over. Little bit of a shift on the lefty who's 0 for 2 today. A ground ball and a fly out to left. This is the first pitch. Strike on the outside corner. Of course, Hanova is going to have to be good back behind the plate with Guzzi on third. Frisbee deals. This is golfed up to center field. Gigliotti will make the catch. Tagging is Guzman. Rojas forced to stay at second. A run does score on a sacrifice fly by Simone Muzziotti, and it is 15-3 now. Here's Vito Freesia with 2 on and 1 out. From the right side, the designated hitter, 1 for 2 today. Pitch clock violation. Kelvis Velez is serious about the pitch clock today, even though this is a very long contest. So ball number 1 to Vito Freesia without a pitch being thrown. Frisbee had 18 seconds to deal, and he did not. This one grazes the inside corner, 1-1. Dribbler into the dugout. Down 1-2. Runner on first and second, 1 away here for the R-Phils in the top of the 5th. Freesia takes a pitch up and in, and the count moves to 2-2. That's Rojas on second, Graffinino on first. Frisbee, pitch number 75 impending. Freesia sends this foul on the first base side, and he'll keep his count. Frisbee again with the rosin bag. Trying to keep his hand dry. Looks back at Rojas on second. Here's the pitch to Freesia. Again, he gets a piece of it. Fouled back. Here's pitch number 7 to Vito. Still got that 2-2 count. Only 1 out in the top of the 5th. A sac fly. Scored Guzman. It's now 15-3. Frisbee deals. Slow roller down the third baseline. It's fouled off of Vito's foot. Hobbling a little bit, but he seems okay. Trying to walk it off. Umpire's going to give him a moment. They're going to dust off that home plate. Told you, it was once a beautiful flag in those batter's boxes. You literally can't even tell that there was other colored sand in there. Vito steps back in. Pitch number 8 on its way with 2 on and 1 out. Still a 2-2 count here for Freesia. Frisbee comes home out of the stretch way inside, and after all that, it's full. Waiting in the on-deck circle, Jalen Ortiz. Here's the payoff pitch. Vito takes it out to center field. There to make the play is Gigliotti. Tagging and going is Rojas, and he is in with plenty of time. Runners on the corners now for Ortiz. Are 2 outs. First pitch ball here to Jalen, who's been on twice today. A double, a walk, and a run scored. There's a swing and a miss. 1-1. Runners on the corners. Rojas and Graffinino respectively. Ortiz takes a strike on the inside corner. 1-2. Richmond 15 runs on 10 hits. The Arphils 3 runs on 6 hits. Two on, two out. Here's the 1-2 from Matt. Ortiz lines this in a left. It's going to drop in and score a run. An RBI single for Jalen makes it 15-4. And the Arphils do not give up. Graffinino advances to second as this frame continues. Here's Aldrim Corridor. And now we're going to see a meeting on the mound. This is the pitching coach, Paul Asagura. There is somebody up in the bullpen right now. I think they're going to try to let him get out of this frame. He's got 85 pitches thrown. He's allowed 4 runs on 7 hits. But he's got an 11-run lead. Asagura heads back to the dugout. 2 on, 2 out for the Arphils. Graffinino and Ortiz with Aldrim Corridor, the lefty, in. Corridor 0 for 2. He does have an RBI. Aldrim holds off, but it's a first pitch called strike. This is sent down the first baseline foul. It hits the cameraman and the well in the home dugout. Two outs, 2 runners on here. Top of the 5th inning. The Arphils have already put up 2. Looking back at the runner on second. Corridor takes the 0-2 into left. Arbach back at the warning track. He makes the grab over his head. Ends the inning for the Fightin' Phils. They do end up putting 2 runs on 2 hits and an error by the Flying Squirrels. They trail by 11 as we head into the bottom of the 5th. Mike Adams coming back out.
Nursing home neglect is a serious problem. If you or a loved one has suffered from bed sores obtained in a nursing home or a fall down in a nursing home resulting in a fracture, our friends at Swartz Culleton can help. Call the attorneys at Swartz Culleton for a free consultation. Their phone number is 1-800-JUSTICE. That's 1-800-587-8423. Once again, call 1-800-JUSTICE today. Swartz Culleton is a proud sponsor of the Reading Fightin' Phils. The Reading Fightin' Phils are proud to partner with Humane Pennsylvania throughout the 2022 season. Humane Pennsylvania is the region's premier leader in animal welfare and empowers the people in our communities to increase their capacity to care for animals so that all animals are healthy, safe, and treated humanely. Humane Pennsylvania is proud to be a Fiesta Friday and Bark in the Park sponsor. Learn more about Humane Pennsylvania and how you can help build the best community for animals anywhere by visiting humanepa.org.
This is the Crazy Hot Dog Bender coming to you from the radio booth. When I need to get somewhere in a hurry and the ostrich isn't cutting it, I hop on my Harley Davidson from Classic Harley Davidson. It's your one-stop shop for all your Harley needs. They have everything you need from boots, jackets, t-shirts, gloves, mugs, and oh yeah, they have a great selection of bikes too. which are almost as good on gas as an ostrich. Go to Classic Harley Davidson for everything Harley Davidson, and I'll see you at Harley Night.
Adams will get another inning of work here in the bottom of the fifth. The outfield started to chip away at the lead as this is sent deep to right field. Racing back, Ortiz, a diving play. A highway robbery by Jalen and Wright. Absolutely robs Rhett Auerbach of certainly an extra base hit to lead off the fifth. Here's Diego Rincones with one away. Rincones swings on the first pitch he sees. This is into left. Coming in is Johan Rojas. 2 pitches, 2 outs here for Mike Adams, and we might have our first clean inning of work. He was so close to getting it in the fourth. Here's Frankie Tostado with 2 away. The Arphils were able to pick up 2 in the top half. RBIs by Muzziotti with that sac fly, and Jalen Ortiz an RBI single. Starting to chip away at the lead. They still trail by 11. This is a line drive into center, and there is Simone Muzziotti. 3 pitches, 3 outs in the air. That couldn't have been 60 seconds. That's a hell of an inning. Mike Adams puts up a big fat 0 as we head to the 6th. The Arphils trail by 11.
The award-winning Reading Hospital Tower Health Character Pool Party provides an unforgettable night out with your family and friends. Enjoy a baseball game while swimming in the 87-degree heated pool directly behind the right field home run wall. Plus, 2.5 hours of all-you-can-eat buffet and photos and autographs with the crazy hot dog vendor and the Fightin' Phil's mascot band. Regular season tickets are $31 per person for groups of 20 or more. Give us a call today at 610-370-BALL.
For top flight local jobs, go with who you know. J.P. Mascaro & Sons, a leading waste removal company. To meet today's employment and service demands brought on by the pandemic, Mascaro is upgrading its already highly competitive employee wage and benefit package for drivers, collection crew helpers, and other positions. Call 888-MASCARO, MASCARO, for details. Work for an established local family business committed to its employees. Again, call 888-MASCARO today or apply online at www.jpmascaro.com. Highline Merchandising, formerly Textiles, is your local small business company that provides screen printing, design, and merchandising services for local, national, and international businesses, bands, shows, and festivals, including 7-time Emmy Award-winning show Schitt's Creek and Unsolved Mysteries. Visit our website at highlinemerchandising.com.
Mike Adams with arguably the quickest inning in history. I feel like I don't even need stats to back that up. Everybody first pitch swinging, 3 up, 3 down, puts up a big fat 0, and we go into the 6th here, down by 11. Ooh, is there a momentum shift here? Let's do it. Wendell Reho's going to lead us off. Jack Conley and Jonathan Guzman are also due up in this frame. Pitching change. As this ball gets through the middle, a diving Fitzgerald can't come up with it, and Wendell Reho leads us off with a base hit. Matt Frisbee finishes after 5 innings of work, and he hands the ball over to reliever John Russell, who is a righty. Frisbee, 5 innings of work, 7 hits, 4 runs, 3 earned, 3 walks, and 2 strikeouts. It's not as if the Arphils didn't take advantage of him a little bit. They did. They just, other end wasn't working so well. Here's Jack Conley, takes the first pitch strike here against Russell, who comes in with a 4.56 ERA. First pitching change for the Flying Squirrels. Righty. This misses outside, 1-1. Jack walked and grounded into a double play his last time up. This one misses inside, 2-1. Russell went to the University of Connecticut. Set the UConn single season record with 14 saves in 2016. Now he's made 8 straight appearances without allowing a run. Reading has a runner on here and nobody out to start off the top of the 6th. Here's the 3-1 to Jack Conley. Sends it deep to left field. Arbach back, and it bounces off the wall. This is a tough spot here. Rio had no idea where that was going. I cannot believe that didn't go out. That's the wind pushing that in. Man. Gets himself on first, though. A single for Jack Conley here in the inning. Has 2 runners on and nobody out for Jonathan Guzman. First pitch strike here to Guzzi. Walked and scored a run in the 5th. Our Phils trail by 11. Looking to keep chipping away here at this Richmond lead. Looking back is Russell. Now he comes home outside, 1-1. Waiting on the on-deck circle, Johan Rojas, as we try to go back to the top of the order. Jonathan chases an off-speed pitch, 1-2. Takes strike 3, and there's out number 1 as he heads back into the dugout. To the top of the order we go here. Johan Rojas due up. Rojas takes the ball at the knees for a called strike. Runners on first and second with 1 away. There's a ball outside, 1-1. That's Rijo and Jack Conley for the Fightin's 8th and 9th hits of the game. 4 runs. Richmond 15 runs on 10 hits. This pitch is below the knees. 2-1. Rojas already has 2 hits in this game and a run scored. Youngest player on the team. Just received the call up last week. 21 years old. Russell looks back. Rijo on second. Now he comes home. This is poked into right field. A 3-hit game for Johan Rojas as he loads the bases. And the Arphils threatening once again here in the top of the 6th. Here for AJ Graffinino. Chance for this newbie for the Arphils to do some damage. First pitch is inside. 1-0. Russell has not allowed a run in 8 appearances, and the Arphils are threatening that here. Has spent a little bit of time in AAA. Misses outside. And this one is in the dirt. 2 balls and a strike here to A.J. Graffinino with the bases loaded. Takes a swinging strike, and he's down 2-2. Bases loaded here, 1 out. Top of the 6th, Graffinino caught swinging. And there is out number 2, and now it will fall on the shoulders of Simone Muzziotti. Muzi from the left side, still looking for his first hit of the game. Did have a sac fly back in the 5th inning. That won't work now with 2 outs. Rijo, Conley, and Rojas on the base pass from left to right. Reading cannot load the bases here and not bring in a run. After a first pitch called strike, he takes one swinging. He's down 0-2 here. Taking a step back, here's John Russell, and Muzziotti goes down swinging. They get the bases loaded, but they strand them here in the 6th onto the bottom half. Richmond 15, Reading 4.
There you are in the great wide open when you hear it. Dinner time. When you're hungry, you're not going to let 5,000 feet of mountain get in your way. And if they try, that's what Kia's lineup of exceptionally capable SUVs with available all-wheel drive is for. The Telluride, Sorento, Sportage, and Seltos are how you know we take this pretty seriously. The SUVs and the dinner. Hurry into your local Kia dealer today. Kia, movement that inspires.
Visit kia.com for details. Always drive safely.
Feasers Incorporated, a family-owned, full-line food service distributor located in central Pennsylvania. Services restaurants, sporting facilities, theme amusement parks, healthcare facilities, educational facilities, and other institutions throughout Pennsylvania and the Mid-Atlantic region. For over 100 years, Feasers and its employees have committed themselves to making customer service their highest priority. Feasers works hard to provide customers with the products they require, delivered by their helpful fleet drivers. Feasers is large enough to serve and small enough to care. For more information, call 800-326-2828 or Feasers.com.
The Reading Fightin' Phils are proud to partner with the Berks County Mental Health and Developmental Disabilities Program. Together, we are striking out the stigma in order to raise community awareness about mental illness and the prevention of suicide. With 3 simple words, "Are you okay?" the hope is to begin a conversation to show Berks County that we care. Suicide affects and hurts everyone, but help is here, and we'll work together to help raise awareness about suicide and identify what we can do as a community to prevent it. People in need of assistance and support should call Crisis Intervention at 610-236-0530. That's 610-236-0530.
A pitching change here for the Fightin' Phils as Mike Adams hands the ball here to Billy Sullivan for the bottom of the sixth. He'll see Sean Roby, Tyler Fitzgerald, and Shane Matheny. Richmond leads Reading 15-4. Fightin's had the bases loaded in the top half. They couldn't drive in a run. But both teams do have 10 hits apiece. It's just been one of those days. First pitch, below the knees. 1-1 count here. Sullivan gets in a foul back into the net behind home plate. 1-2. Billy had a good outing against Somerset, an inning and a third. 2 hits, 2 walks, 2 runs, 36 pitches as he gets a swinging strikeout here. 95-mile-an-hour fastball ties up Roby on the inside. And here is Tyler Fitzgerald with one away. Adams put up the first 1-2-3 frame in the fifth. I swear it couldn't have been more than 60 seconds. See if Billy Sullivan could put up a 0 as the Phils try to bring themselves back into this contest. First pitch outside, 1-0. Sullivan gets the strike zone. Our Phils will have the day off tomorrow. And then we'll play again on Wednesday when we see righty Griff McGarry making his AA debut. He'll face a big prospect for the San Francisco Giants, number 11, Ryan Murphy. And McGarry is number 8 for the Fightin' Phils, as this is high and tight to Tyler Fitzgerald, 3-1. So I'm really excited for that showdown. Obviously heard great things about McGarry. This is a ground ball right to short. Guzzi gobbles it up onto first. And there's 2. Here's Shane Matheny. Sullivan dealing. 94 with that fastball for strike 1. A ball and a strike here. Sullivan looking for a easy frame. He's got 2 outs. The righty kicks outside. 2-1. Three balls and 1 strike. Sullivan has 2 outs here. Shane Matheny's been on 3 times today. A pair walks and a 2-run double. He's also scored 3 runs. This is fouled back, and Sullivan now has a full count. 2 players have scored 3 runs. Jacob Hayward along with Matheny. That's a tough thing to do because not only do you have to get on base, you're relying on somebody else to bring you home. Here's the payoff pitch with 2 outs. A called strike 3. It gets away from Conley. He's going to have to throw it to first. And it's just too late. A strikeout, but he reaches on a wild pitch. Gets credit for both of them there. Watch this back. It came in the zone. Not even sure if it was really wild. It just got under the glove of Jack. So runner on first here with 2 outs, and Sullivan will go after Ricardo Genoves. He had a 2-run shot, but has grounded out twice since then. Sullivan misses a little bit inside. This is one of those times where you're going to have to stay mentally tough. You got the out, but the runner still got on. Can't let that affect you upstairs. Which obviously way easier said than done. Genoves rolls over on this. Graffinino throws to first. It was a bad throw. Corridor gets the tag on him, though, and bails out Nino. And that will do it here in the bottom of the 6th. Another 0 as Billy Sullivan comes out, gets the job done. On to the 7th we go here at the Diamond. Richmond leads 15-4.
Join us as we celebrate Reading's Hispanic and Latino culture during 12 Friday home games this season. With Savage 61 Fiesta Fridays presented by eXp Realty, Breakthrough Beverage, Humane Pennsylvania, Origlio Beverage, and Mal Beer. Fiesta Fridays feature special Los Luchador de Reading uniforms, Hispanic and Latino food and music, and other cultural elements throughout the ballpark. Get your tickets now by calling 610-370-BALL or visiting us at the Weidenhammer ticket office at First Energy Stadium.
ROG Orthodontics is the proud official partner of the ROG Orthodontics Fightin' Phil's Kids Club. Join today at fightins.com to get your free ROG Orthodontics Kids Club t-shirt and visit fantasticsmiles.com for more information on why ROG Orthodontics is voted #1 in Berks and Monco. ROG Orthodontics and the Fightin' Phils, 2 great hometown partners.
Savage Auto Group is a proud sponsor of Fiesta Fridays. Enjoy an Our Phil's game, great food, music, and entertainment. The team will play in their Los Luchadores de Reading Latino tribute uniforms. Visit Timmy Profit and Savage Auto Group, Pennsylvania's most awarded dealership for all your automotive needs.
A pitching change for the Richmond Flying Squirrels as they bring in Ryan Walker here to face Freisha Ortiz and Corridor. The Arphils down 15-4. Billy Sullivan put up a 0 to keep them in this game. Arphils looking to chip away in the final 3 frames. Walker comes inside. It's 1-1. This is a called strike on the outside corner. Both teams 10 hits apiece. Freisha 1 for 3 today. Top of the 7th here at the Diamond. Walker kind of a sidearm slot. Very aggressively whips his arm around. And he comes inside. 2 balls and 2 strikes. The wind blowing in right now. Freisha sends this sky high out to right field. Jacob Hayward tracking it. He'll make the catch. There's one. This is inside, a called strike to Jalen Ortiz with one away. Outside. Ryan Walker, a 3.52 ERA for the Richmond Flying Squirrels. Walker has 6 wins. Ortiz crushes this out to left field. It sails over the wall. Jalen Ortiz, a solo shot. His 13th of the season. Points to the bullpen. The R-Phils get on the board here in the top of the 7th, down by just 10 now. Man, that just sailed right over. It's been on 4 times today, just a triple shy of the cycle. Come on now. That was awesome. Here's Aldrum Corridor with 1 out. Corridor 0 for 3 today. Walker hits the outside corner, strike 1. One-on-one. Aldrum takes a swinging strike. You hear this cheering in the background. There is a Chick-fil-A cow that's in the ballpark today because I guess there's some version of Chick-fil-A sponsorship tonight. And nothing gets the people going more like free coupons. Corridor takes the ball down below the knees. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Smoked foul by Corridor into the sweet section of the park. The count remains 2-2. Jalen Ortiz, a hefty solo shot. Prior to this at-bat, the R-Phils trail by 10 now. They've had more hits than the Flying Squirrels did. Time is called. What? The pitcher calls it. He's going to get his cleat on that raised pad out there, brushing off the surface. Ortiz knows something about this pitcher. He's telling Wendell Rio in the on-deck circle, obviously, since he just smacked a home run. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Corridor sharply past the second baseman. Into the outfield it goes. He'll get his first hit of the day, continue this frame, a runner on, and 1 out for Wendell Rio. Gotta love the heart and hustle here by the Fightin' Phils. It's been a tough game. In the 7th, they're still battling. Rio, 3 for 3. Takes a first pitch strike here from Ryan Walker. Wendell has not had a 3-hit game. This is his first 3-hit of the season. He's had 6 2-hit games. No 3-hit games. Very exciting. That's a moment. Perhaps a 4-hit game he has in him. A ball and a strike with a runner on first and 1 out. Below the knees. 2-1. They'll get a fresh baseball that touched the dirt. This hits the inside corner, 2-2. Runner on first, 1 out. Here's the 2-2 to Wendell Rio. Takes below the knees. It's a full count. It's a full count. Ripped foul into the dugout. The Fightin' Phil's player that are up against the rail disperse rapidly. I've never seen somebody dive for their life like Vito Friscia over there. Bat on the shoulder. The payoff pitch to Rijo. It's ball 4. And he's going to take first. Corridor to second. The Phils keep it going here. Top of the 7th. 2 on, 1 out for Jack Conley. Titans always keep it fun for us. It's the first pitch strike into Jack Conley. Walked and had a single back in the 6th. Two on, 1 out. Walker deals, ties up Conley on the inside, down 0-2. This is way outside. Fouls it back to stay alive. Already fireworks going off in the background of this game. They'll have their own post-game concerts later. Conley with another foul ball back. He keeps a 1-2 count. Fans, thanks for sticking with me tonight. It's certainly been interesting. That's for sure. Glove of the chest. Kicks and fires. Conley. Go down swinging. Pitch down and away. There's out number 2 here for the Phils, but they still have Corridor on second and Rio on first. Here's Jonathan Guzman. Guzzi walked, struck out twice. Trying to hold off on those breaking balls. Down and away he does for the first pitch. 1-0. The Phils, 12 hits, just 5 runs. Richmond, 10 hits, 15 runs. Interesting how that works, isn't it? 2 balls, no strikes here to Jonathan Guzman, the number 9 hitter. Before we go back to the top of the order, we have 2 outs as he takes a pitch way inside. And now it's 3-0, looking to continue this inning, looking to get the bases loaded here. They've already had that one time, but they couldn't get a run on the board. Maybe later in the game. That's inside. It's ball 4. Jonathan Guzman is going to walk down to first. That will load the bases for the Art-Phils. Rijo shifts to second, Corridor to third. And here is Johan Rojas, the rookie, with a chance to do some serious damage here. The Art-Phils, they've already had 3 grand slams this season. Jalen Ortiz, Logan O'Hoppe, and Aldrim Corridor. Wouldn't dub Rojas as a power hitter, but everyone deserves their chance. Takes ball 1 outside. This breaks below the knees. 2-0. Now the catcher is going to take a moment to head down to the pitcher. Walker up to 33 offerings here. Bases loaded. 2 outs. Art-Phils trail by 10. Bases loaded. 2-0 count here to Rojas. Walker deals outside. 3-0. There is no place to put him. And that's ball 4. Rojas is going to walk in a run here. 3 hits and a walk for the rookie. Coming across is Aldrim Corridor. Rijo to third, Guzman to second. And Graffinino has another chance here. He struck out with the bases loaded once. He'll get another opportunity now, but he's going to see another pitcher. Manager Dennis Pelfrey is going to come out, and he's going to take the ball away from Walker. We'll take a moment to go to the break. Get the reliever warm up. Stuck in the top of the 7th in a very good way.
The Intersys Power Alley Pub features a 2.5-hour all-you-can-eat buffet, private bar with bartender, 2 rows of seats, bar stool seating, 4 cafe tables. The pub provides your party a private area to enjoy the ballgame away from other fans. The Intersys Power Alley Pub may accommodate groups of 40 to 60 people. Enjoy socializing with your group and watch the game with a unique fan.
Highline Merchandising, formerly Textiles, is your local small business company that provides screen printing, design, and merchandising services for local, national, and international businesses, bands, shows, and festivals, including 7-time Emmy Award-winning show Schitt's Creek and Unsolved Mysteries. Visit our website at highlinemerchandising.com.
Celebrate the history of our national pastime at the National Baseball Hall of Fame and Museum in Cooperstown. See priceless treasures that will bring your baseball memories to life. Connect with events that have shaped and changed the game and our country. Our stories to tell, your memories to share. Plan your family visit today at baseballhall.org. See you in Cooperstown, where the journey becomes legend.
Taylor Rashi is going to come in here with the bases loaded and 2 outs. And here's AJ Graffinino. Reading has already put up 1 run in this inning. They trail by, 2 runs in this inning. Now they trail by 9. It's 15-6. And Nino wants it to be a little closer here. I know he does. He is 0 for 4 today. He is due. Takes the first pitch ball here from Rashi. Righty reliever comes in with a 2.96 ERA. Rijo, Guzzi, Rojas left to right on the infield. He takes a swinging strike. 1-1. Over his last 8 appearances, he's only allowed 1 run and has posted 16 strikeouts. Ground ball up into the Richmond dugout. 1-2 the count. He's had the bases loaded before in this contest. He struck out. This is a huge moment for the Phils. Down by just 9 here. They have more hits than Richmond, 12-10, but less runs, 6-15. This is a chance to change it with the bases juiced. 2 outs. Here's the 1-2. Inside. Crowd not happy with Kelvis Velez. Wanted that call, but we're going to go again. 2-2 count. In the on-deck circle, Simone Muzziotti. Bumps it back, foul. We'll go again. Fightins on first, second, and third. 2 outs here, top of the 7th. 2 balls to strikes. It's in the dirt. Full count. No place to put Graffinino. Coming set at the chest, Taylor Rashi. Everybody going. The payoff pitch above the letters. It's ball 4. Back-to-back walking in a run by the pitching staff as Graffinino brings home Wendell Rijo. It is now 15-7. Our Phils coming back in this game. Down by 8 now, and they batted through the order. Here is Simone Muzziotti. He's had the bases loaded before, and he struck out swinging. Redemption. Redemption. Walker kicks and fires. This loops in for a strike. Guzman, Rojas, Graffinino. Left to right on the base paths. A little bit of a shift to the lefty, Muzziotti, who's 0 for 4. He's the only one not to reach successfully today. Takes a hefty swinging strike. He did have a sac fly in the 5th. Sorry, so he's 0 for 3. Bases loaded, 2 outs, top 7. Muzziotti holds off, up and away. In the on-deck circle, Vito Freesia. He started off this inning with a fly out to right. He comes up again, we'll see a different pitcher. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Here's the 1-2 to Muzzi, and he's caught swinging. Fightin strand, the bases loaded. They do walk in 2 runs, and so they trail by 8 now. It's 15-7. Stretch time here at the ballpark. We'll take a quick break and be right back in just a moment.
The Fightin Phils know who to call for trash and recycling services. A proven winner, JP Mascaro & Sons. The industry leader for over 50 years. Trust the familiar Mascaro Blue Elephant to provide dependable, quality service for your home or business. That's JP Mascaro & Sons, one of the top companies in its industry. trash and recycling services for home, business, and industry. We are hiring and have open positions in Berks County. Check our website for open positions at jpmascaro.com or call 1-888-MASCARO. JP Mascaro and Sons, ready to serve you.
Berks Packing is a family-owned and operated meat processor located here in Reading, specializing in hot dogs, ham, specialty meats, and more. Berks Packing provides America's classic ballpark with quality products, including the highly acclaimed flat-top grilled hot dog. Join us for Berks Packing Sunday Family Fun Days at Sunday home games all season long at First Energy Stadium.
Lidl is a normal grocery store with aisles and shelves and high-quality groceries, but only Lidl has really low prices, like so low they're too good to be true. But true. Lidl, suspiciously low-priced groceries.
Flying Squirrels have a 15-7 run lead. The Phils, they do just not quit. They put up 3 in the 7th. Chance to do more with the bases loaded. Although they walked in 2 runs. Billy Sullivan's going to get another frame after waiting quite a while here. He'll have the bottom half. He's going to see Jacob Hayward, Mike Gigliotti, and Brett Arbach had a clean frame in the 6th. See if he can do it again here in the 7th as the Phils keep chipping away at the Flying Squirrels. 1 ball and 1 strike here to Hayward, who's been on all 3 times today. 2 walks and a home run. This is bumped back into the net, foul. Fans, thanks for sticking with us. It's been quite an interesting game here at the Diamond. Our Phils do have off tomorrow. Typically they have off on Monday, but they play today so that every team in the league has an opportunity for a 4th of July celebration. Oh, this grazes him in the helmet. Bump back down. He's okay. He's okay. He's up. Walking it off. We'll get first on a hit by pitch. Sticky out there today. Nope, didn't even touch him. So he's going to stay up. Close call there. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Billy's going to get another chance to go after him. He's ready. Kicks and fires. This breaks. And now the count is full. Looking for out number 1 here. Sullivan deals chopped foul off of Hayworth. We'll go again. Richmond put up 3 in the 1st, 4 in the 2nd, 5 in the 3rd, and 3 in the 4th. They haven't done anything in the 5th and the 6th. Thank God. Sullivan misses just outside. That's ball 4. A walker runner to start off this frame. Go to the top of the order with Mike Gigliotti. Crowd singing here. There's no song going on. I am very impressed with the crowd here in Richmond, very invested in this contest, and everybody sticking around through a long game for these post-game fireworks. 1 ball, 1 strike. Gigliotti takes upstairs. Runner on and nobody out. Billy, pitch number 27 coming in. Inside, 2-1. Let's check around the league. Lehigh Valley leads 5-1. Ali Castillo had an RBI single. Love that. Phillies don't play today. Jersey Shore trails by 7. They're in the top of the 9th at home. And Clearwater's game ended early due to rain. They fell 3-1. This is down low. Another walk for Billy Sullivan. 2 on, nobody out here for Brett Arbach. Arbach 1 for 2. A single, a sac fly, and a walk. Had a stolen base. Was also caught coming home. Lots going on with him. Jack Conley will come out. He'll give the signs to his team here. Richmond 15 runs on 10 hits. Reading 7 runs on 12 hits. Arbach takes the first pitch ball. Most hits that the Fightin' Phils have had a season is 15. Billy slips off the mound, so he balks. Second time that's happened to Billy this season. He's going to wipe off his cleats on that thing behind the plate. Kick some dirt. Runners advance there. Gigliotti to second and Hayward to third. 2 in scoring position. The infield's going to come in. This is outside, 2-0 to the batter, Brett Arbach at the plate. Again, we are on the road at Richmond. Be here all week until Sunday. This hits the strike zone. Looking for out number 1 here in the bottom of the 7th. Smoked foul. Somebody's up and moving there for the Fightin' Phils in their bullpen. Hard to tell who it is with this angle. It's a righty, which makes sense since the only lefty available is Brian Marconi. So, makes it pretty easy. Billy deals. This hits the outside corner. A called strike 3. Brett Arbach caught looking. Billy picks up a important first out here in the bottom of the 7th. And here is Diego Rincones. DH for today, 1 for 4, an RBI single in the 3rd. No damage across just yet. R2 in scoring position here with 1 out. Fireworks going off in the background of this ballpark. They'll have their own after the game. Sent out to right field. Backing up is Ortiz. He catches it. Nope, he fails to catch it in foul territory. Tough there because if he caught it, the runners would have gone. Instead, it's just a long strike. And everybody has to go back. Made a really great effort looking for that basket catch. He was just maybe 1 foot away in foul territory. I mean, he was working for it. Another ball smoked foul. This time it hits the second deck. And that's good enough for strike 2. tipped back. Conley tried to get a glove on it. He couldn't. Keep his 2-2 count. Out number 1 on the board. Really looking for out number 2 here. Fightin' Phils trail 15-7 here. This is inside. A little bit wild. Jack blocks it in front of him. And now the count is full. There is an open base at first. Doesn't want to do that. Infield in. Here's the payoff pitch. Ground ball. A diving play by Graffinino. They're going to try to get the runner at the plate. And now they're going to have to tag him because there's a runner on third. He had no choice. That was Jacob Hayward. I don't know why Mike Gigliotti didn't go back to second. And that was a really heads-up play by Nino, trying to prevent a run from coming across. Chose to get him at third. Guzzi ended up putting the tag on him. Now there's runners on the corners, but there's 2 outs, and Sullivan a chance to get out of this frame clean. That went 5-6, I believe, in your scorebooks. As Frankie Tostado checks his swing, but he does go around. Reaching on a fielder's choice is Rinconi. Gigliotti at third. 2 outs on the board. Sullivan dealing here. 94 fastball outside. He's got him 0-2. Bumped foul by Frankie Tostado. 1 for 4 today. Keep his 0-2 count. Feel the intensity up here. Step off here. Taking a moment. Runners on the corners. 2 outs here in the 7th. He put up a 0 in the 6th, trying to do it again. Here's the pitch, fouled back. Our Phils trail by 8. They've been chipping away as a lead. 5 unanswered runs. Runners on the corners, 2 outs. Here's the 0-2 inside. Conley can't find it. Keeps it close enough that the runner on third has to stay put on a wild pitch. Rincones moves to second. Swing and a miss. Billy Sullivan uses the fastball. He gets Frankie Tostado, and he gets out of the inning clean. An impressive frame by the reliever. The R Phils trail by 8, but it's their turn to bat in the top of the 8th in just 1 moment.
Gear up for Fightin' Phils season. Visit the Brentwood Industries Fightin' Phils team store at First Energy Stadium, or check out our online store 24 hours a day, 7 days a week at rphils.com/shop. We have a wide variety of Fightin' Phils hats, t-shirts, kids apparel, and more. Looking for something new? Check out our latest selections of Los Luchadores de Reading and Reading Hot Dogs gear, plus throwback, black, R-Train, R-Phils attire. Root for your Fightins in style. Stop by the Brentwood Industries Fightins team store or rphils.com/shop.
The sound of an ice-cold Corona is music to my ears. Oh, run that back. Dope. Now drop that beat. And hit me with the hook, player. Hey, whatever you do with your fine life, just do you, player. Relax responsibly. Corona Extra Beer, imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
The Fightin' Phils know who to call for trash and recycling services. A proven winner, JP Mascaro & Sons. The industry leader for over 50 years. Trust the familiar Mascaro Blue Elephant to provide dependable, quality service for your home or business. That's JP Mascaro & Sons, one of the top companies in its industry. Trash and recycling services for home, business, and industry. We are hiring and have open positions in Berks County. Check our website for open positions at jpmascaro.com or call 1-888-MASCARO. JP Mascaro & Sons, ready to serve you.
Billy Sullivan put up another 0 in the bottom of the 7th. So the Art Phils, who trail by 8, will come up in the top of the 8th with 2 more hits than the Richmond Flying Squirrels do. Vito Fresia will lead us off as the Art Phils batted through the order in the 7th. Taylor Rashi will stay put on the mound after coming in and getting the final out of the 7th. Also allowed a walk to score a run. 1 ball and 1 strike to Rashi. This hits at the knees, 1 and 2. Rashi shaking off the sign from his catcher. Now he comes home. Fresia caught looking on the inside. Can't believe it. Saying something to Kelvis Velez as he walks back into the dugout. There's 1. Here's Jalen Ortiz, who's been on all 4 times today. He is a triple away from the cycle. A triple's not really his thing, but you never know. Stranger things have happened. He doubled in the 2nd, walked in the 4th, singled in the 5th, and homered in the 7th. I mean, I think it would be fun. I've never seen a cycle. Takes the first pitch strike, then first pitch ball, and then a second one outside. Swing and a miss. 2-1. .91 mile an hour by Rashi. He takes strike 2. Sent sky high out to shallow left. Arbach coming in. Calls off Shane Matheny. And there's out number 2. Here's Aldrum Corridor with 2. Away. Fightin's trail 15-7. Really impressed with their resolve here tonight. This is kind of a game where you could have just said, you know what, we're done, we're out of it. But they haven't. They certainly haven't. Back-to-back strikes here to Aldrum Corridor. And they've got him down 0-2 with 2 quick outs here, top of the 8th. We are verging on 3 hours here. There is ball 1 upstairs. Wish it was ball 4. Sun is completely set here at the Diamond. I know fans are waiting for the post-game fireworks. Corridor sends this foul into the net behind home plate. Falls into the Art Phils dugout. Jonathan Guzman makes the snag. 1-2, and he chases a breaking ball. A 1-2-3 frame for Rashi. On to the bottom of the 8th we go here at the Diamond. Richmond leads 15-7.
K Pool and Spa offers a variety of expert services for both in and above ground pools and hot tubs. They provide the service for Pool Pavilion at the First Energy Stadium and keep it clean and maintained throughout the entire season. Based in Reading, Pennsylvania, they've been family owned and operated for 40 years. Turn to K Pool and Spa for the best value and professional service.
International Fireworks is the official fireworks provider for the R-Phils. International Fireworks shoots all 33 fireworks shows throughout the R-Phil season, including 6 Mega Blast fireworks shows. International Fireworks also provides the pregame fireworks after the national anthem at each game. International Fireworks has a retail store in nearby Douglasville, Pennsylvania, where you can purchase all of your fireworks. Visit fireworksrus.com for more information about the International Fireworks retail store in Douglasville. Thanks again to International Fireworks, the official fireworks provider of the R-Phils.
Looking for the place to have the ultimate family fun at the Fightin' Phils game? Look no further than Capital Blue Cross Funland. Capital Blue Cross Funland features the most exciting games and entertainment at the ballpark, including speed pitch, mini golf, ring toss and peach basket toss, mascot autograph booth, a bounce house, and the incredible giant inflatable slide. Bring your family to all the fun at their next R-Phils game at Capital Blue Cross Funland.
Tyler McKay comes in here for the bottom of the 8th. Richmond leads 15-7. First pitch. Popped up foul by Sean Roby. Jack Conley comes over, but it's going to end about 10 rows back. Roby has a home run and a single. He also has 2 strikeouts. Richmond has not put up a run since the 4th. Reading has scored 5 unanswered runs. They trail by 8 here, and they've got 3 outs left in this contest. McKay misses down and away 1-1. Been trying to cut Jalen Ortiz's home run for like a year now. It's taking forever to download. That's going to be on social media sometime soon. This hits at the knees. 1-2. Infield, outfield, back deep. The wind has shifted. It's now going right to left. This hits the inside corner. Roby caught looking, and Tyler McKay gets out number 1. Here's Tyler Fitzgerald with 1 away. This hits the knees. 92-mile-an-hour fastball out of Tyler McKay. 0-1. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Fireworks going off pretty much everywhere in Richmond right now. Not at the ballpark. We'll get that eventually. McKay takes a deep breath. Sharply struck. Guzman deep in the hole, a pick by Corridor. They have out number 2 on the board. That's shortstop in the league. And I'm not just saying that. I did the math. I calculated. He's the best shortstop in the league. 4th best in minor league baseball, but he has 15 more games than the other shortstops. So while everybody is qualified, he has the most amount of games played. So in my opinion, now this is my opinion, he's the best shortstop in minor league baseball. Data definitely says best shortstop in the Eastern League. 4th best in minor league, but he's played way more games. So I think best in the minors. This is inside by Tyler McKay. 1 ball, 1 strike. Which is pretty impressive considering he's 22 years old. Best fielding percentage out there. There's 2 outs on the board. Shane Matheny has a ball and a strike. Two and one here. McKay got 2 quick outs. Looking for out number 3 here. And the R-Phils will have the top of the 9th. They'll send up Rijo, Conley, and Guzman. Matheny gets a piece of it. 2 balls and 2 strikes. A little bit of a shift for the lefty. This misses just below the knees. The count is full. There's ball 4. Gets away from Jack Conley. He's going to jog down to first. With 2 outs, there's a runner on for Ricardo Hinoves. Hinoves from the right side with a runner on and 2 outs. He had a home run his first time up, otherwise 0 for 3. 3 ground balls. Smacks this first one back into the net behind home plate. This is outside. 1-1. This hits. Outside corner fastball. Down 1-2. With a runner on first and 2 away, McKay looking for out number 3 here to give his team the chance in the top of the 9th. Waiting for Hinoves to get back in the batter's box. Certainly taking his time here. 2 outs. Matheny on first. McKay comes home, down and away. The count evens 2-2. I'm impressed with how many fans have stayed here throughout the game. I know they're waiting for the fireworks. But I think most people work tomorrow. I know most people had off today. Does this hit him? It hits him in the shoulder. Oh, it's a strike throw. He went around, and he's caught. He's upset there with the call. But he did go around, and that is out number 3. McKay puts up a 0 here, and he gets out of the inning, stranding a runner on. The R-Phils, impressive resolve here. Down by 8. They've got the 9th. We'll be right back in just a moment.
You can add a delicious all-you-can-eat buffet to any Reading Fightin' Phil's game ticket for only $19. No need to visit the concession stand. You can add a 2.5-hour all-you-can-eat buffet to any ticket. This selection includes barbecue chicken, barbecue sandwiches, cheeseburgers, hamburgers, hot dogs, mac and cheese, corn, pasta salad, baked beans, potato salad, chips, fruit, cookies, and all Pepsi products. Call the Fightins at 610-370-BALL, order online at Fightins.com, or visit the Weidenhammer ticket office at First Energy Stadium.
Unlike any other area in First Energy Stadium, the Savage 61 dugout suite puts you in the closest seat to the action on field, located just feet away from the diamond on the first base side. With covered seating, abilities in motion accessible seating, and the most unique view around, your group will thank you over and over again for this one-of-a-kind experience. Tickets for the dugout suite start at $25 and include options to add food and drink packages.
The Reading Fightin' Phils are proud to partner with Mao Beer and Stockertown Beverage throughout the 2022 season. Mao Beer and Mao's Cinco Estrellas Lager, which is available in the Stadium Plaza Bar, has 128 amazing years of brewing history. Make sure to pick up Mao Beer and Mao's Cinco Estrellas Lager at First Energy Stadium at our Plaza Bar throughout the 2022 season and through our partner at Stockertown Beverage. Mao Beer will be on site for all of our Fiesta Friday games with samplings of their amazing Cinco Estrellas Lager. Mao Beer is a proud partner of the Reading Fightin' Phils and all Fiesta Friday celebration games. Mao Beer, the 5-star taste and quintessential beer from Madrid. Please drink responsibly.
The Phils are down by 8. Trying to come back in the top of the 9th. Got to give credit to the bullpen here for putting up zeros in the past 4 innings. And their bats for coming alive. I mean, they have more hits than the Flying Squirrels. And most likely they'll end the game with more hits than the Flying Squirrels, since I don't imagine we play the bottom of the 9th. But it's not over till it's over. I would love to see the bottom of the 9th. Our Phils have put up 12 hits today. Rojas had 3 of them. Rijo had 3 of them. Jalen Ortiz had a home run, a double, and a single. He had 3 of them. It's been an interesting game. Wendell Rijo is up here. He's been on all 4 times, 3 hits and a walk. He takes a first pitch ball and then a second one. Can he get on 5 times tonight as he takes a called strike inside? This is some chin music. Bumps it back. Stays alive. Infield, outfield, back deep. There's ball 4 to Wendell Rijo. He's been on 5 times. 3 hits, 2 walks. That's insane. I don't think I mentioned there's a pitching change. Taylor Rashi hands the ball to Blake Rivera here for the 9th inning. Imagine leading 15-7, and you still have to use 5 pitchers. I know everybody has the off day tomorrow, but, you know. Here's Jack Conley, takes the first pitch ball inside. Runner on first, nobody out. This one hits the inside corner. Rijo on first. Another automatic ball call, pitching violation. That's the 3rd one we've seen in this game. 1 on Colton Eastman. And 2 now on the Richmond pitching staff. And that gives Jack Conley a 2-1 count here. He takes an automatic ball. He had 18 seconds to throw. He didn't. This hits the inside corner. The count 2-2. Glove set here for Rivera. Runner on first. Nobody out. Conley gets a piece of it. Stay alive. Stay alive. Ba, 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 ba. 2 balls, 2 strikes here to Jack. Single and a walk today. Also a double play ball and a strikeout. Glove comes set for Rivera. Runner on first. Inside. Go again. We'll go again. Conley takes this out to right. Hayward backing up at the warning track. He makes the grab. There's out number 1. Good hack there by Jack, but caught up with the win the second time today. And he heads back into the dugout with out number 1 after a 7-pitch at bat. Here's Jonathan Guzman. Up and in to Guzzi, bounces back with ball number 1. He's walked twice today. Takes a strike, 1-1. 3 hours and 20-minute contest here. Arphil's longest game, 9-inning game of the season, 3:38. Inside to Guzzi, 2-1. Richmond has their phone lights going. Like, you know when you're at a concert and people like break out their phones for the Coldplay song and they put the flashlight on and they're waving them? They're doing that now. I don't know why. There's no music, obviously. We're playing. Maybe this is a thing at the ballpark I don't know about. There's a lot of it. I'll say a lot of. This is a participating crowd. I'll give them that. 3 balls and 1 strike here to Jonathan Guzman. Wendell Rijo still on first. This hits the inside corner. The count is full. There's 1 out. The Arphils trail by 8. I'm surprised they let them do this, because if someone used a camera flash, I feel like that would be unacceptable because the game is being played. This is inside. It's ball 4. Guzzi's going to walk for the 3rd time today. He'll head down to first, Rijo to second. 2 on, 2 out, 2 on, 1 out for for Johan Rojas. Rojas, 3 hits and a walk. They're going to have a meeting on the mound, obviously. He's a hefty hitter. Umpire's going to come and try to break up this meeting on the mound. The Arphils trail 15-7. There's little to no service in this ballpark. I think because all of it's made of cement. It's a big cement brick. Richmond 15 runs on 10 hits. Reading 7 runs on 12 hits. Meeting on the mound is broken up. Rivera here to Johan Rojas with 2 on and just 1 out. Misses inside. Ball 1. This one hits the corner. 1-1. Wind blowing right to left. Inside the park. Rojas takes the pitch inside. 2-1. Fans, thanks so much for tuning in. Usually have the off day on Monday. We're playing today for the 4th of July, so the off day is tomorrow. And then we resume play on Wednesday when we'll see Griff McGarry make his Double-A debut. Rojas takes the pitch inside, leads the count 3-1. Rijo on second, Guzman on first. Just one out here, top of the ninth. The Arphils trail by 8. They're not ready to give up. They are not. Scoring 5 unanswered runs here as this is ball 4 in the dirt. The crowd, I don't know why the crowd is booing. That was like definitively a ball. Guess they're booing their own pitcher then. Rijo to third, Guzman to second, Rojas on first. This has all been on walks. And here is AJ Graffinino. He's already walked in a run today. He'll have runners all on the base pass, with just one out. Righty on lefty matchup. He misses outside to start him off. He's reached on an error and walked. Otherwise struck out twice. This hits the outside corner this time. 93-mile-an-hour fastball finally gets the cheers of the crowds. They put their phones away. Graffinino to the right side. 4, 6, 3. They turn 2. Tough way to end the frame. And a hard-fought battle. The Arphils drop 15-7 here to the Richmond Flying Squirrels. What a weird game. What an interesting game. Arphils out-hit the Flying Squirrels 12-10. Jalen Ortiz a home run, a 3-hit game for Rojas, Ortiz, and Rijo. Bunch of walks in the contest. Wednesday, we resume on Wednesday. We'll see Griff McGarry make his Double-A debut. Tomorrow's the off day. Don't forget, we'll see you back on Wednesday. 6:35 start here in Richmond, Virginia at the Diamond. Your final score tonight, Richmond 15, your Arphils 7. Fans, thanks so much.